Alright, so the next thing I want to show you is going to be an appearance again, and we're going to go over to theme options, and I want to show you the how to change the layout. So like I told you before, you can have your posts over here on the left and your widgets over here on the right, but what if you want to switch that around? You can always come in here and you can do from content on the left, you can switch it to content on the right. So if I click on that and I go save changes, go back to my site and refresh, you're going to see that my widgets are over on the left and my posts is over here on the right. Now let's say, for example, if I don't want to have any of the widgets shown and I say one column, no sidebar, and I click on this, you're going to see that my content goes right to the center after I refresh my page. And it's going to make my site smaller. There's not going to be any information over on the right or the left side. But this is not necessarily a good thing because all these widgets over on the side of the screen, this is going to make it a lot easier for people to navigate your site. And you want to have all these categories and archives and these different tabs for latest and comments, and you want to have a search bar, and you want to be able to connect, and you're going to want to have like a newsletter or some sort of other widget over here that if you switch it over and you have it to where it's a one column, you're not going to be able to have that. So for now, what I would recommend is having all your content on the left. Let's just leave it the default way that they had it. Save the changes. Let's go back to the site and refresh. And you're going to see that it went right back to the way that it was. All right, so another thing that I want to show you is the themes. So like I said, we're using 2011, which is the default one for the time that I installed WordPress. Yours might be 2012 or something different than this. And as we were setting up WordPress, I did leave small biz selected, so that it went on ahead and it gave me the small biz theme. So this one's not active. I can activate that one if I want, and I can also come over here to the default 2010, which is an old WordPress theme that they automatically gave to me. So let's just say if I activate that one, it's going to throw that into the current theme, the active one, and it's going to move my 2011 down here and give this as one of the options of the themes that I can choose. So I have small biz theme and 2011 to choose from, and my current theme that is active is going to be 2010. So let's say if I come back to my site and I refresh, there it is. That's going to be the old 2010 theme that came standard on every WordPress blog. Now you're going to see that it took my image out. I can always come back into the back end right here. I can go to header and I can choose between these 8 different ones that they have that are by default. I can go back to the random, how it was before. I can always choose a file and upload the same one that I had before. But you're going to see right here that this one's 940 by 198, which is different than the 1000 by 288. So if I upload the same image that I had for 2011 into this 2010, it's probably not, well, let's just see what happens. Let's go choose file, BMW, choose, upload that. All right, now that that is uploaded, you're going to see that it's going to cut it off right about here. It's going to cut that image off. So let's say if I drag that before I hit crop and publish, it's not going to let me because the image size is going to be a certain size. So let's say if I move this down, try and get the center of the car in the image, and then I click crop and publish, you're going to see that it inserted that in there. And then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, save changes, come back to my site, refresh the site, and you're going to see that my image has been added in there. So as far as the theme that you're going to want to use right now, let's go back to themes. You're not really going to want to use 2010, and the standard one that it comes with, the default, is 2011. For the long run of your website, you're not even going to really want to use 2011. You're going to want to buy a new theme from either Thesis Themes or Woo Themes, you know, one of these great companies that are known for creating really good themes. That are Google friendly, that just slap right onto the back end of WordPress and work 100%. But for now, let's go ahead and just reactivate 2011 because I like the way that this default theme looks and works a lot better than the old 2010 that WordPress gave us. So that's the current one now. If I come back in and I refresh my page, you're going to see that it takes me right back to the way that it was. But you can see that my image is going to be cut off now. So if I go back into my dashboard, I go to header, I choose a file, choose the BMW one again, choose it, upload. Alright, and then when I crop and publish this one, you're going to see that it's going to be the full-size image once again. Crop and publish. That loads back in. I come down here and I click save. I go back to my site and I refresh. You're going to see that it's going to give me the whole image all over again. So that's how you're going to change the theme around. That's also how you're going to move the content from the left to the right, or just have a single content piece down here with no widgets on the right or the left hand side. And that'll get you set up for the next video.